Morning. Okay, ready? Here we are again, ready for another class. Okay, so let's get started. All right. So, big circles round. I need another 2 foot on this room, just so I can get the camera right. Big circles round. And then the other way. That was a very ungraceful flop. And round. Okay, balancing on 1 foot. Take the leg round. Make sure you're getting that movement at the hip. Round and then back the other way. And down and the other leg. Round. And then back the other way. And round. Let's go out. Okay, right. So feet out wide, knees pulled back, hands on hips, drop, lift, drop, up, lower, and drop. Keep those shoulders nice and soft. That's it, and just squatting through the ankles, knees and hips. Drop, lower, drop, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one, drop, little bounces. 3, 2, 1. And up, give the legs a good shake. Okay, toes pointing forward, feet want to stay hip distance apart so the knees are tracking straight. And then drop, lift, drop down, lift, lower, drop, lower down, drop, lower, and drop, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and now feet nice and wide, clasp your hands, lunge over to one side, up, drop, lift, over, and drop, over, drop, and over, drop, and 4, 3, and 2, 1. Okay, come back out and give the legs a good shake. Okay, so our balance. We'll work it in with the arms this time. So knees lifted, twist the body. It's as if we're in running stance. Keep your gaze looking straight ahead because that'll help you balance more. Now you want to twist your body over your leg, okay? Now as you drop the leg down, you're going to twist the body, swap the arms over, so you are now twisting the other way. There. That's it. Bring yourself back, twist, and up. It's easier looking straight ahead. It's harder if you're turning the head the way you go in as well. There. twist. But like I say, if you want, just keep your gaze in front of you as you come up and drop. And it's not about dropping far down in this one, it's getting that twist and changing your body. That's it. And up. Drop. And up. And drop down. And that's when you can fall on the last one. And back. Okay, give that leg a good shake. All right. And then we'll work on to the other one. So coming up, your body's twisted over the leg that's lifted. That's it. There. Out. Come up. You'll probably feel a little bit different on each side, that's fine. Drop. It's usually the side that you're more wibbly wobbly is a little bit weaker side, and it's not always. If you're right-handed, it doesn't mean you're going to be right side dominant. There. Drop. Ooh. My left hip's still playing up, so we're not quite so good on the right leg. See, and I'm right-handed. But it can be that if you are right-handed and it's your right side that's going, because you are right side dominant, it gets tired, tight, whatever else, and that's how it can present as it being weak. Okay, last one. Up, drop, down, and up, and then drop, and give those legs a good shake. Okay, let me just drop this down. We're going to do a bit of footwork first, but you need to be able to see my feet. So first of all, we're going to come out, slight bend in the knees there, hands on hips, just lift the heel right up onto the toes, don't roll in or back, get a good bend in the big toe and drop, and then the other side, lift and lower, lift and drop, lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, drop, lift and drop. Okay, little shake. Now come in with the feet hip distance apart. Okay, slight bend in the knees. Do hold on if you need to, but this time I want you to try and lift both. Lift up, keeping the knees bent, and then drop down. Lean forward a little bit as well. If you want to do opposites, keep one lifted, and then as you change, go to the other one, or if you can't get too high, because it's the height that we need. Okay, but other than that, lift all the way up and drop and lift and lower, and two more, lift, drop and lift and drop. If you've got any issues throughout your body, like knees, hips, going all the way up, even lower back and neck pain, it can be from your feet. So that's why we want to try and mobilize it. So right now, I want both knees bent. Okay, one foot just slightly in front of the other one. Okay, and put your body weight onto that front leg. Again, hold on if you need to. Now I want you to try and keep the foot on the floor, but you're going to push your knee away and then roll it in there. Without, I don't want you lifting the foot off. So it's almost like you'll rotate into the joint to push the knee that way and then over. But you're keeping the foot as flat on the floor as you can. And just feel if there's any tightness, if it's pulling anywhere. There. Drop. Back. And release up. Give that foot a good shake. And then change over, bend, lean forward a little bit, and then rotate out. You might find that one leg just works better. Out. Or you could find that you might feel that in the knee. You might feel it going all the way up into your hip. But say if you've got an existing pain in your hip or something like that, and as you do this, it triggers it off, you'll possibly find that, say it's the chain reaction that's coming from all the way down here that is ending up resulting in pain in your hip. That's how our wonderful bodies tend to refer pain. Over, out, but keeping that foot as firmly on the floor as you can. One more out, one more in, and come up. And now give both legs a good shake, and let's get down to it. Alright, let's bring the leg in. Okay, this one slightly bent. Try and keep a neutral spine in. Extend out, lock the leg out. Not going too low if you don't want to, if you don't want to engage the core just yet, but just draw in, extend out, lock the leg. Keep the foot flexed, out, in, out, in, and out, in, push out, in, out. Just really lock the leg as you kick out. 3, 2, and 1. Out, and then drop down. And then into the other side, so draw in, out and kick. In, out. All the way in, push, in, push, in, kick out, in, push, and out. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Out and drop down and give those legs a good shake. Okay, let's come over here. So we're going to stick the leg out behind there. Okay, try and keep your body nice and straight. Don't roll over to put all the body weight on the knee that's on the floor. So make sure you're kind of separated between, or balanced between your hands, your knee and your foot. Okay, and then we will just lift the foot, squeeze the bum cheek and lower, squeeze and lower, squeeze, lower down, squeeze, lower, squeeze, and squeeze, and 4, keep that body central, squeeze in the tummy, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now place the toes on the floor like that. Okay, now what I want you to do, I want you to press down on the hands and the toes that are on the floor, lift and then drop, lift, drop, lift. If you're taking it further, you can lift, drop, lift, and there. So you're getting a little bit of extension as well. As you do lift the leg up though, we're not arching there, you're just moving in your hip. So you're just pushing the foot up, drop, push, drop, 3, or if you're just getting the knee off the floor, 2, 1. Okay, bring both knees in. Just sit back on your heels and relax a second. All right, and now the opposite side. So extend the other leg out. Keep that body nice and still. Squeeze, drop, lift, lower, squeeze, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, and 4, that's it, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop the toes down on the floor with that leg. Okay, body nice and straight, and you're either just taking the knee off the floor, lift and drop, or lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, lower, squeeze, and squeeze, and last 2, squeeze, and squeeze, drop down, sit back on your heels and relax. Okay, onto your side. Knees bent. We're going to do a little bit of internal rotation for the leg. So knees bent. This time you're going to lift the foot up, release it down. Up, lower, lift, drop, lift, and lower, squeeze, keep the shoulders nice and soft, tummy soft, that little bit of a gap down the side of the body if you can, knee pressing on the other, don't let the body roll forwards, you're just lifting the foot, just lift it as high as you can, and drop, lift, lower, 3, and 2, and 1, and drop down. Okay, let's flip over onto the other side. That's it, knees bent. There, one knee on top of the other, trying to keep the side of the body off the floor, and then just lift your foot and drop, lift, drop, there, lift, and lift lift up and up. Just feel that pull. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And drop down. Just have a hit into the side of your bottom. Okay, and then roll onto your back. Soles of the feet together, just let the knees drop out to the sides. Nice and relaxed. And then feet wide, let the knees drop in. Okay, and then up we come, side of the foot on the knee, draw the legs in. And change sides. Okay, and then flip onto your side, grab your ankle, tuck your bottom under. They're really straight and lengthened through your body, so the knee, the hip, the ribs are all in a nice long line. That'll get you a good stretch. And come out, over to the other side. Nice long straight line. And we come. Hands behind your back, and they can be as far back as you need or all the way up. Drop the legs down, lift up and over, lift, over, lift and over, lift, over, up, over and up, over, and then come back. Okay, hands clasped up in front there. Okay, tuck your bottom under so all your back is pushing into the floor. It's only going to be a little lift, but I just want big inhale, fill the belly with air, and then as you breathe out, just reach up. You push in your hands towards the ceiling, not your head and your shoulders. Okay, push your hands up as you breathe out, and then tense in the tummy muscle. So big inhale, exhale, lift, so all your back should be pressing on the floor, belly button back to spine. As you reach up, inhale back, up, inhale back. If you're going further, you can come up onto your lower back, taking those shoulder blades off the floor. Big inhale, lift, and lower, lift, and lower, lift, and drop, lift, and drop, and lift. 3, just just as high as you can go. Feel that squeeze in the tummy, big exhale. 2, and then drop back down. And last one, up, and drop, and then come back and give your knees a good hug. Right, okay, so hands coming behind your head. Now we're not pulling up on your hands because we're going to be looking at the ceiling the whole time. All right, one leg up in tabletop, the other leg bent with the foot on the floor, or you can hover it, but don't hover it so it's up, hover it so it's about 1 inch off the floor. Neutral spine, so you've got the gap under your back. As you breathe out, you're going to tilt over to the side, extend the leg, and then come back in. Okay, but like I say, this foot can be on the floor if you want. You're going to tilt, you're keeping looking up at the ceiling as you drop down, and then come back. So no lifting over or anything like that, it's a side bend. All right, both the shoulder blades are staying on the floor. As you tilt down to the side, you're getting that pull in the side of the waist, lengthening through the leg. Inhale back and breathe out. Inhale back, breathe out. Inhale back and breathe out. Inhale back, and last 2. Breathe out. Inhale back, breathe out. Inhale back. Okay, drop that foot down or hover it off the floor, lifting the other leg. Your head is just resting in your hands, and then tilt to the side, bend the body, and back. Tilt, back, drop down, back, and drop, and back, down, back, or if we're hovering, over to the side, back, over for 3, in, 2, and 1. And come back, give the knees a hug. Okay, right, sitting up, arms out in front. Now you can stay completely upright for this if you want, and just tilt side to side. Okay, so if you're quite happy doing that, keeping the back nice and straight, it'll get you some good rotation in the spine, especially if you struggle sitting upright. Stick with this one. Bend the knees or let them drop out as much as you can. Push yourself onto your sit bones there, and then rotate from there. While you're in a neutral position, that will really get into all the muscles, your back, sides, everywhere, and get some good range of movement. Okay, if you want to take it a little bit further, so we start in that neutral position, you're going to tuck your bottom under, you're going to start rolling up your spine, so you're just rounding the lower back as you come back there, and then come up, belly out, bottom out, back to neutral, round to the other side, tuck your bottom under, all the way up. Tuck under, belly button back. You're keeping both bum cheeks firmly on the floor. Squeeze and up and tuck under, back, squeeze and up and tuck under, back and up. So keep with that, or if you're upright, just twist. Inhale as you come back in and then breathe out. Twist. Inhale back and breathe out. Inhale back and last two. Squeeze. Back. And rotate. Back and then relax. There we go. And just let all them muscles relax off a little bit now. Okay. All right, so on all fours, let's do a little bit of arching and rounding. So arch your back and then round, arch and round, and arch and round your back, arch and round. Okay, now if you're happy staying here, there, arch and round, that's fine. Or we're going to arch, big inhale as you round, elbow to knee, arch, round, arch and round, arch and round. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can't do it in modified, but we can do it in full. So just very gently arch, come up, round, knee to elbow, arch, up, arch, up, drop, up, drop, up, drop. Woo, going over, up, two more, arch, up, oh I've lost it now, drop, up, drop down and back. So a lot more challenging, that one, and mainly because we're going slow. So the more you pick up the pace on ones like that, the easier it becomes, because momentum is helping you get through it. Okay, but we want to get that nice slow control. All right, so back into position. All right, modified or full there, and we're going to twist up, drop down and twist and back. Okay, full. We can come all the way around. We'll drop our feet down on this one, over, twist drop, twist, round, twist, drop, twist, round, twist, round. If we're here, two more, twist, drop, twist, and drop, and come back and sit back on your heels. All right, forward we come. Place a palm facing up towards your belly, slide the arm out and drop down. And back, and the other side, palm up, slide out, drop down. And up, and then drop down onto your belly. Okay, hands are going to be out to the side, easier, closer to your head, harder, the longer, the further the hands are away. You're going to tuck your bottom under, push your pelvis into the floor. You're going to keep looking down at the mat. Okay, if your hands are in here, you're just going to lift slightly, draw the elbows down and drop. Lift and drop. If the arms are further out, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep looking down at the floor, drop, lift, drop, 4, 3, keep squeezing the bum cheeks, 2, 1, and drop down, arms down by your sides and relax. Okay, come back. Sit back on your heels, head down, shoulders rounded. And then up we come. Hands, come this way, hands next to your knees, head down, bottom under, push your hands into the floor around your back. And then bum out, roll up, shoulders back, head back. And then head down, round the shoulders, roll all the way down, tuck your bottom under and push. And then head back, shoulders back, roll all the way down and arch. Tuck your bottom under, roll up, shoulders in, head down, big push. And release out and give those arms a good shake. Okay, sitting back on your heels, arms outstretched in front. You're going to lift yourself up to all fours, just keep pushing forward, bending the elbows, drop, push yourself up, and back. And lift up. Forwards. Up. And back. Lift. Forwards. Up. Back. And lift. Bend the elbows back. Drop forwards. Push up. And back. And two more. Up. Forwards. Lift. Back. And up. Forwards. Lift. And back. And come out. And give those arms a good shake. Okay. All right. Hands in front of you. There. You're just going to pull the hands back to your shoulders and push, because that is push-up position. There. See where my elbows are flaring out to the side? When we're doing wide, you want to be there. Okay? So the hands in front of the elbows, we'll call that one 90 degrees. Okay? And then when we're in doing a press, there. 45 degrees, it's halfway. When we're doing triceps, the fingers can turn out a little bit, but the arms want to touch down the side of the body. Okay, but for the next one, there, this is what we want. And when you are pressing, when you're on the floor, look where my tips of my fingers are in relation to my face. We might find we're a lot like this doing it. All right, there, that way. That means this muscle is working. Okay, up here, little muscles and necks are working, which end up being hurt. All right, so make sure now, so either in box modified or full, the hands are in front of your shoulders, and as you lower that same move, there, push, drop, push, or if you're in modified, that's it, drop, lift, drop, lift, or if you're in full, drop, lift, drop, lift. Okay, keep going. So if you just always bear in mind, do a couple of these to start so you know where you are. So then when we come into position, okay, everything is in the right place. Modified, drop, drop, and last two, drop, push, drop, and push, and come back and give those arms a really, really good big shake. Okay, so legs out in front, clasp your fingers together, turn your palms away and round your back. And then reach forward, grab your toes. Hands behind your back, clasp your fingers, lift up, lean back. And come forwards, lift the arm up, pull it behind your head. And the other side. Okay, out we come. All right, so foot in front. Now, before we go anywhere, tuck your bottom under. So you're leading from the hips, leave the shoulders behind. So instead of just kind of doing that, see all those angles there? Keep the hips behind, push the hips forward. You want a banana shape with your body. There. And that, if you go forward and you just go, ooh, just ease off a little bit. Take an inhale, and then as you breathe out, there, nice and gentle, because that, another issue with back pain can be tight hip flexors. There. Now reach the arm up to the ceiling, there, and then just push that hand up. That'll just intensify the stretch a little bit more. Just take nice deep breaths, breathe nice and easy. And then opposite hand on the knee, turn around behind. And then come back, and then pull the body, drop down. Just let the foot lift to start. Lower and lift. And then drop the foot down, flip to the side. And just move back if you need to get more of an intense stretch. Try and keep the foot firmly on the floor, so you will get a little bit of a stretch through the ankle as well. All right, and then round we come, other side. So push forwards, but remember, tuck your bottom under first, lunge in, there. Just relax into it. Lift the arm above your head, reach up. And then the opposite hand on your knee, come behind. Hand it out, draw back, lift the foot, drop down. Lower and lift. And then drop that foot down, flip to the side. Okay, and up we come. Just lift that up a bit. There we go. Oh, just in. All right, so big reach up to the ceiling. Big inhale and rotate down, head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down. That's it, until the fingers on or near the floor. Just let the body hang, feel that stretch up the back of the legs. There, and then tuck your bottom under. Roll back up, all the way up. Lift the arms, interlock your thumbs, lean to one side, hips to the other. And up and over. And up. Big reach up, rotate round, and super well done. Good stuff. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I will see you next time. Okay.